So yeah, there's something you need to know about Greatclips. Some of you may already know this, some of you may not know this. But Greatclips is not a barbershop. Let me explain to you what I mean. Greatclips is not a barbershop. Greatclips is a salon that has a barber's license. Majority of the people that work in Greatclips are not barbers. They're cosmetologists. They're trained in women's hair. They're trained with scissor cuts. They're trained in makeup. They're trained in skincare. They're trained in hair color. Yes, they have clipper cut experience, but not like a barber and not like a barber shop. What do I mean? Not like a barber shop. Well, a barber shop is, first of all, they're trained in clipper cuts. This is what they spend majority of their time doing in school. And then when they kind of come out of a shop, that's what they spend majority of their time doing in the barbershop. They're using clippers, they're doing lineups, they're doing tapers, they're doing fades, burst fades, mohawks, mid fades. They're doing these things all day long. So the reps that a barber is getting in on these type of haircuts is going to be much greater than the reps that a cosmetologist is getting at a Great Clips. Most of the time, the type of haircuts that's coming in Greatclips is a number one on the sides, a number two on the sides, a number three on the sides, and give me a half an inch off the top with the scissors, square me off in the back. That's what they are doing at Greatclips. When you come to a barbershop, it's a totally different type of experience, a totally different type of skill set when it comes to fades. It's important that people know that before you choose to go to a Greatclips for a certain type of haircut. Something else that's important to note is that Great Clips has a time limit on their haircuts. Now, everybody has a time limit on their haircuts, so don't think that it's just Great Clips. It's just that Great Clips has a shorter time limit, right? They're, depending on which franchise you work for, they're anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. They need to be between 10 to 15 minutes average on a haircut. And so when it comes to those nice, uh, transitioning fades that you want and those nice clean hard parts and lineups and things like that, you may not get it the way you want it, because they don't have the time to do it, and neither do they have the tools to do it. And when I say tools, I'm specifically speaking of the razor. At Great Clips, you're not going to find any cosmetologist using a razor to line your beard up or line your hair up or anything like that. So it's important that you know that. At a barber shop, they're spending 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes an hour, on your hair. The time has been allotted, specifically for the type of haircut that you're getting. And so they can take time and get that detail. And they also use the razor. They've been trained at it so they can finish your haircut off with a nice clean, a nice hot towel and a razor and give you a nice clean lineup. So that's just some things I think you need to know about Great Clips if you're one of the people that go to Great Clips and you walk out not satisfied with your haircut. Great Clips is not a barbershop. It is a salon with a barber's license. Most of the time, it is not barbers that work in Great Clips. It is cosmetologists. They're trained with scissor cuts and clipper cuts, but majority of their work is scissor cuts. Whereas barbers, they're trained with clippers and razors, and the majority of their work is going to be clipper cuts and razors and fades. So keep that in mind. I know there's a price difference. You're going to go to a Great Clips and you may spend anywhere between $17 to $21. You go to your barbershop these days, you're going to spend 30 and up, right? So you got to make the choice. Choose it. Do you want better quality? Do you want a lot more time allotted for your haircut? Do you want a lot more skill? Do you want somebody who has a lot more reps? If so, then you're going to choose a barbershop. If you're just getting a basic haircut, a 1, 2, 3 on the sides, and you're getting a scissor cut, then you could probably save some money by going to Great Clips, and you're going to get a great haircut. You're going to get a great experience. Okay? So, hey, thank you for watching this video. If you got any more questions about Great Clips, let me know.